Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into an important topic that could affect your health in surprising ways. We all love our morning coffee, right? That pick-me-up that helps us face the day. But did you know that your daily cup of joe could be interacting with your medications? We'll be talking about 10 medications you should never take with coffee. You might be shocked by some of these. It's not always common knowledge, but certain medications and coffee just don't mix well. We're going to break it all down, make it easy to understand, and most importantly, help you stay safe and healthy. Remember, I'm not your doctor, so always consult with them before making any changes to your medication or diet. This video is all about empowering you with information, so let's get started. First up, we're tackling Epidrin. You might know it as a decongestant or even as an ingredient in some weight loss products. Now, Epidrin on its own can give you a bit of a boost, kind of like coffee. It gets your heart rate up, might make you feel a little jittery, you know the feeling, but here's the thing. Combine Epidrin with coffee, and you're essentially doubling down on those stimulant effects. Suddenly, that mild jitteriness could turn into full-blown anxiety. Your heart might start racing, you might get dizzy, and trust me, you won't enjoy those palpitations. We're talking about a potential recipe for trouble, especially if you have a pre-existing heart condition. It's just not worth the risk, guys. Think of it this way. You wouldn't chug an energy drink right after finishing your coffee, would you? The same logic applies here. You're putting extra stress on your body, and that's never a good idea. So, when it comes to Epidrin, keep the coffee separate. Your heart will thank you for it. Let's talk about theophylline. It's used to treat asthma and COPD by relaxing airway muscles. Theophylline needs careful monitoring. Coffee can increase theophylline absorption. This can lead to nausea, headaches, or even seizures. Your doctor prescribes a specific dose for a reason. Talk to your doctor about coffee intake. Your lungs will thank you. Next up, let's talk about antibiotics. These are the heavy hitters we use to fight off bacterial infections. Now, not all antibiotics react badly with coffee, but some definitely do. Ciprofloxacin, for example, is a common antibiotic that's used for a variety of infections. The problem is, coffee can actually interfere with how your body absorbs ciprofloxacin. This means you might not be getting the full dose of the antibiotic, making it less effective at fighting off the infection. And nobody wants a lingering infection, right? It's like trying to put out a fire with a half-empty fire extinguisher. You might make some progress, but it's not going to be as effective as a full blast. So what's the takeaway here? If you're prescribed antibiotics, always ask your doctor or pharmacist about potential interactions with coffee. They can tell you whether it's safe to enjoy your morning cup, or if you need to hold off until you're feeling better. Remember, clear communication with your healthcare provider is key to a speedy recovery. Let's talk about mental health, specifically antidepressants. These medications help manage conditions like depression and anxiety. Coffee is a stimulant. It can increase anxiety and restlessness. Mixing coffee with SSRIs or SNRIs amplifies these effects. If you're on antidepressants and drink coffee, talk to your doctor. Managing mental health is a journey. Be mindful of obstacles like coffee. Antipsychotic medications play a vital role in managing conditions like schizophrenia and bipolar disorder. They help regulate brain chemistry and reduce symptoms like hallucinations and delusions. However, coffee can actually work against these medications, making them less effective. You see, coffee is a stimulant, and stimulants can actually worsen some of the symptoms that antipsychotics are designed to treat. Imagine this. You're taking medication to quiet the voices in your head, to find a sense of peace and clarity, but then you introduce coffee into the mix. Suddenly, those voices might seem louder, more intrusive. It's like trying to have a conversation in a crowded room, and then someone cranks up the music. It becomes so much harder to focus and find peace. So if you're taking antipsychotics, it's essential to talk to your doctor about your coffee consumption. They can help you understand the potential risks and benefits and guide you towards the best course of action for your individual needs. Remember, managing your mental health is a team effort, and open communication with your healthcare providers is key to a successful treatment plan. High blood pressure, the silent killer. It's a common condition and many people rely on medication to keep it in check. But here's the thing. Coffee can be a sneaky culprit when it comes to blood pressure. You see, coffee is a stimulant, and stimulants naturally raise your blood pressure. Now, for most healthy individuals, that temporary spike isn't a huge deal. But if you're taking blood pressure medication, it's a different story. your medication is working hard to lower your blood pressure, and coffee can counteract those effects, making your medication less effective. It's like trying to bail out a boat with a hole in it. You're working hard to remove the water, but the hole keeps letting more in. So, if you're on blood pressure medication and you're a coffee lover, don't panic. The key is to talk to your doctor. They can assess your individual situation, monitor your blood pressure, and advise you on whether you need to limit your coffee intake or make any adjustments to your medication. Let's talk about the thyroid, that butterfly-shaped gland in your neck that plays a crucial role in your metabolism. If you have an underactive thyroid, you might be taking thyroid hormone replacement medications to keep things functioning properly. But here's the catch. Coffee can interfere with how your body absorbs these medications. You see, coffee contains compounds that can bind to the thyroid hormone in your gut, preventing it from being fully absorbed into your bloodstream. It's like trying to build a house with half the bricks missing. You might be able to create a structure, but it won't be as strong or stable. So, what does this mean for coffee lovers with thyroid conditions? Timing is key. It's best to wait at least an hour after taking your thyroid medication before enjoying your cup of coffee. This gives your medication time to be absorbed properly, minimizing the risk of interference. As always, communication with your doctor is crucial. They can monitor your thyroid levels and make sure you're getting the full benefits of your medication. Osteoporosis, a condition that weakens the bones, often affects older adults. Medications for osteoporosis help strengthen bones and reduce the risk of fractures. However, coffee can interfere with how our bodies absorb these crucial medications, potentially making them less effective. You see, coffee can decrease calcium absorption, a mineral that's essential for strong bones. It's like trying to build a strong foundation with weak cement. The structure might stand, but it won't be as sturdy as it could be. So, what's the solution? It's all about timing and moderation. If you take osteoporosis medication, try to wait at least 2 hours after your dose before having coffee. This allows your body to absorb the medication properly. Additionally, be mindful of your overall coffee intake. Excessive coffee consumption can further hinder calcium absorption and potentially weaken your bones over time. Remember, strong bones are crucial for an active and independent life. Don't let coffee sabotage your efforts to maintain bone health. Sedatives or tranquilizers are medications that help calm the brain and relax the body. They're often prescribed for anxiety, insomnia, or even seizures. Coffee, on the other hand, is a stimulant. It wakes you up, gives you energy, and can even make you feel jittery. So, you can imagine what happens when these two clash. It's like hitting the gas and the brake at the same time. You're sending mixed signals to your body. Instead of experiencing the intended calming effects of the sedative, coffee can keep you alert, energized, and potentially anxious. It's like trying to fall asleep while riding a roller coaster. It's just not going to happen. If you're prescribed sedatives, it's best to avoid coffee altogether, especially close to the time you take your medication. The goal is to allow the sedative to work its magic without interference. Remember, a good night's sleep and a calm mind are essential for overall well-being. Don't let coffee sabotage your efforts to achieve them. Anticoagulants, commonly known as blood thinners, are medications that help prevent blood clots. They're crucial for people at risk of stroke, heart attack, or deep vein thrombosis. Now, coffee contains vitamin K, a nutrient that actually helps your blood clot. While vitamin K is essential for wound healing and other bodily functions, it can interfere with the effectiveness of anticoagulants. It's like trying to loosen a tight knot while someone keeps pulling the rope taut. It creates a counterproductive situation. So if you're taking anticoagulants, it's important to be mindful of your vitamin K intake, including your coffee consumption. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean you have to give up coffee entirely. The key is consistency. Talk to your doctor about your coffee habits and work together to determine a safe and manageable intake that won't interfere with your medication. Remember, managing your blood clotting is crucial for your health. Don't let coffee throw a wrench in your treatment plan. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more health tips. And remember, always consult your doctor before making any changes to your medication routine. Understanding how your medications and lifestyle choices interact is crucial for your well-being. Knowledge is power, and by being informed, you can make healthier choices that support your overall health. See you next time.